Hi everyone, my name is Nimade Amabati Sukarta. I am 19 years old. I'm from and currently located in Indonesia. And with the amazing Ocean Culture Life grant, I have been traveling Indonesia for the past 4 or so months, meeting with awesome local female divers, a majority of them working in the marine space. I have traveled to Bira, Sulawesi, I've traveled to Riau, I've traveled to Labuan Bajo, Gili, Lombok, Jakarta, Bandung, Bali, Lamongan. It's been an amazing journey, but I'm following the alumni of a program called Coral Catch, which offers Indonesian women a 9-week coral restoration scholarship to become scientific divers, and I'm looking at how the program has allowed them to take a step forward in the marine industry and into the marine scientists. And my short film hopefully will be coming out within the next month or couple months. It's going to be focusing on coral restoration and the need to preserve the environment here in Indonesia, as well as how it's connected to making a more inclusive space for women within the marine industry, and how women who are surrounded by other women can create amazing changes. So happy World Ocean Day and cheers from Indonesia.
My name is Akansha and I'm a wildlife filmmaker and conservationist from India. My project, Children of the Arabian Sea, will document stories of local stakeholders working towards marine conservation and protection in the state of Maharashtra on the west coast of India. The project will include coastal stakeholders such as fishing community, divers, officials, and be used for awareness and sensitization during our impact campaign, Care for Fishing Gear. My goal is to bridge the gap and provide content for the community in a language they understand by people who look like them. This will increase accessibility and help them better understand the problems our oceans are facing and identify their role in it. This grant by OCL and Ocean Bond Foundation came as a gift, motivating us to continue working on the project and providing a platform to these local voices.
Hello, my name is Juma Gorenya, the Community Education and Outreach Officer for Olive Lily Project Kenya in Kwale County in the Southern Coast region. I'm a proud recipient of the Ocean Culture Life Storytelling Grant. I will be sharing a story that has not only had an impact on me, but also to the inspirational members of the 4 fishing communities that I've been working closely with in conserving sea turtles. The name of the story is Sauti za Kwale, which translates to Voices of Kwale. This began with self-selected members of these 4 fishing communities attending workshops, and we left them with educational resources such as booklets so that they could engage and teach it to their wider community, including family, friends, relatives, and their fellow fishermen. This peer-to-peer learning opportunity allowed the development of sea turtle ambassadors, of whom we celebrated at the end of the year 1 of the program for their amazing and relentless efforts towards the project. A skip ahead to present day, our continuous engagement with this community is flourishing, with the addition of 5 more fishing communities covering a 50-kilometer stretch along the coastline. We list this documentary is going to be used as an educational resource for our own programs. We also aim to use this documentary to act as a source of inspiration to communities, organizations, and other stakeholders so that they could also engage in impactful events and initiatives such as ours. Empowering local communities, embracing indigenous knowledge, using participatory approaches in community-led conservation initiatives is the best way in creating a long-lasting program in conservation. Make sure to follow us at Olive Lily Project, Ocean Culture Life, and Dapper Share so that you can be able to know when the project is going to be released and updates about the project. Thank you and bye.
Hi OCL and Oceanborn family. Here is a little update on my end with Wings the Tiger art piece. Over the last few weeks, the 4Ocean team and I have been hard at work collecting all of the littered packages found on the beaches from the company Wings Food. They are the second top plastic polluter in Bali. A bit of a backstory, last year I teamed up with an incredible local artist, Hairs, to make this polar bear from Aqua Logos, which is the #1 plastic polluter in Bali. By making art and having the piece displayed at a few different venues in Bali, they started to see the trash as a potential means for activism and income. Fast forward to this year, because of this grant, we were able to come back and make a BFF for Aqua the polar bear, aka Wings the Tiger. I was able to hire Bugang to be my main co-creator for the piece. She was able to earn extra income by helping me cut all of the teeny tiny pieces of the wrappers while helping me plan the direction of the piece. The main idea here was to, 1, make this art piece stunningly beautiful to capture the viewer's attention, and once we have them, make them realize that it's made from littered plastic. 2, to show the locals that they too can create art from trash, not only to use as activism, but as a form of additional income. 3, and most importantly, to hold the big industries responsible for their actions. We are almost done with the piece, and we've already been invited to display them at a huge festival in Bali later in July. The polar bear represents the water element, the tiger represents the fire, and we're hoping to show the third biggest plastic polluter in Bali by making a final piece in the future to represent Earth. Hint, hint. We will be applying for round 2 grant calls. Most people here aren't aware that these brands are the top plastic polluters, but by us making these strikingly compelling pieces, it's educating and sparking conversations between the locals to start to hold these big brands accountable so that the Balinese can begin to claim back their clean waterways, air, and even fish that have been completely contaminated with these brands, wrappers, and trash. Art activism doesn't just reflect society, it actively shapes it. It's forging a path towards a more just, compassionate, and cleaner world. Thank you so much for being a catalyst to make this happen.
Hello from Portugal. Filming has begun on a really important subject over here, and this project wouldn't have been able to get off of the ground without the crucial funding we received from Ocean Culture Life and Ocean Born Foundation. So a huge thank you, and we can't wait to share this project with you in the future.
Hey there, my name is Nova West. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm an artist, photographer, and filmmaker specializing in underwater cinematography. I am also an ocean explorer, so I work with a deep sea exploration vessel to explore and document the depths of our oceans. I'm also a National Geographic storytelling explorer, and I'm working on my grant project in partnership with Ocean Culture Life to expand the ways that we see nature. Whether it's experimenting with new art techniques or using underwater photography and cinematography in unconventional ways, I am working to challenge the ways that we tell wild stories by creating a platform that not only amplifies marginalized voices, but celebrates them. My hope with my work is to show people that you belong in wild spaces, and it's going to take all of us to protect them. So unfortunately, my grant project is kind of under wraps. It's on the DL. I can't talk too much about it yet. However, I can say that I've been full steam ahead working on it and collaborating with the incredible people that are helping make it possible. We have a big shoot coming up in June, so I've been focusing on that and getting our dive teams ready to capture some magical footage. All in all, I am so thankful for the opportunity to bring this project to life with the support of National Geographic and Ocean Culture Life. I can't wait to share it with y'all, and stay tuned for when it comes out later this year.
Hi, I'm Aaron, an OCL storyteller and filmmaker. I'm currently working on a film with the Marine Diaries called Waves of Change, which was selected for one of this year's OCL storytelling grants. The film is all about promoting inclusivity in and access to the ocean. And the story follows the journey of a determined scuba diver, Liz, as she transitions to disabled diving after a life-altering accident. We want this film to shed light on the barriers faced by people with disabilities when accessing ocean spaces and highlight the importance of inclusivity in ocean conservation. Through interviews with inspiring disabled ocean advocates, we hope to show that the ocean can and should be for everyone. Over the past few months, we've been gathering additional sponsorship, conducting background research, and developing our storyline further. We've also been regularly in touch with Will the World, the OCL guardians that we'll be featuring in our film. But we need your support to bring this story to life. If you would like to sponsor this film and help, please do get in touch. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia Ox. I'm a photographer from Germany, and I got the OCL grant for a video project that is showcasing 2 amazing ocean guardians saving 1 turtle at a time in the Mediterranean Sea. Right now I am in the editing process of the existing footage I took over the last 2 years working together with the NGOs. Thanks to the OCL storytelling grant, I will be able to go back to Spain in July and film some additional material. I will film some more interviews and hopefully many more turtle releases going back into the wild. After that, back to the editing process so we can release the film in November. I'm incredibly thankful to Ocean Culture Life and Ocean Born Foundation for their support to bring this documentary to life. If you want to know more about the documentary, simply follow me on Instagram or visit me here at the Ocean Gallery in Stuttgart.